remember we talked about it a little, and you said you tried to talk him into keeping some of the foreign aid, and all you really got was that he really listened to you and said maybe he'd call you before he made a final decision. Tell me what the upshot is, because he seems to have, along with Elon Musk, pretty much decimated USAID.
Well, I'm hopeful that some significant portion of that can be reversed and preserved. You know, Elon, of all the elimination he's done, 99% of it are these employees of USAID who work overseas in very tough circumstances, and they allow the U.S., in addition to our military power, to get out there and help out with famine and HIV medicines, including this program called PEPFAR. And so I know a lot of those workers. I know that work, you know, a very, very high percentage of it is stuff every taxpayer would be proud of. So there's a little bit of a discussion, you know, that, yeah, Elon, I think, said, okay, we made a mistake, we went overboard. But now, you know, what is the equilibrium? How many of those people can be capped so we can continue to save tens of millions of lives?
How many lives could be lost if they don't rectify this?
Oh, it's definitely in the millions. PEPFAR has kept over 20 million people alive with HIV drugs, you know, started by President Bush and continued on a bipartisan basis, literally up till the day that Elon decided it wasn't a good organization.
It seems almost that it's almost worse than never having done it at all if you put people on HIV and AIDS drugs and then all of a sudden, one day, they disappear.
Yeah, I think whoever was doing these software queries and finding less than 1% of these things that they were kind of, in many cases, incorrectly saying outrageous things about, I don't think they really had the picture of that hero in the field. And so, you know, keeping people alive from HIV, the U.S. Has done a great job. And, you know, even if we have to reduce that sum, an abrupt withdrawal is a terrible thing.
But there's a larger picture, which is I don't think people understand either how much we do in foreign aid or even why we do foreign aid. So leave aside the details. Why should we be giving foreign aid?
Well, most people, when they're asked, think the foreign aid is a big part of the budget, like 5%, and they think it should be more like 2%, when in fact it's actually 1%.